This is a true story that happened in Florida. A young woman was found murdered in her bathroom, and the killer turned out to be my next-door neighbor. I had just moved into my new apartment that day. That night, I was awakened by loud noises from next door. When I opened the door, I saw my neighbor moving boxes into his apartment. Trying to be helpful, I offered him a hand. To my surprise, every box was filled with bleach. But just then, he suddenly rushed over. He angrily ordered me to put the box down. His vicious expression caught me completely off guard. I quickly set the box down and went back inside. Around 3 in the morning, the piercing sound of a power drill echoed through the wall again. I hurried over and knocked on his door. I asked him to keep the noise down. He completely ignored me, but thankfully, the drilling stopped. Then around 8 the next morning, the unbearable drilling started all over again. Annoyed, I walked out of my apartment. I saw my neighbor carrying a suitcase toward the exit. He simply nodded at me and walked away. But what terrified me was that blood was dripping from his suitcase. That disturbing sight reminded me of the recent news about a string of mysterious disappearances. As a concerned citizen, I decided to find out what was really going on. The next day, I knocked on his door. I told him the downstairs neighbor had reported a water leak. I said I was there to inspect it. After staring at me for a moment, he let me in. I grabbed my tools and entered his apartment. First, I checked the kitchen sink. Finding nothing unusual, I headed for the bathroom. But the moment I opened the door, the strong smell of bleach hit me. Then I saw something horrifying. Lying inside the shower was the body of a young woman. Bleach had been poured all around the scene. Just then, my neighbor quietly stepped up behind me. I forced myself to stay calm and tightened my grip on the wrench. Without warning, he drove a knife into my side. Ignoring the searing pain, I turned and struck him with the wrench. He collapsed to the floor instantly. I immediately called the police. Within minutes, officers arrived and arrested him. After the investigation, it was confirmed that he was the serial killer behind the recent disappearances.